Did you call him? Ma'am. Hello? Ma'am?
Sir, what is your name?
It doesn't matter what my name is. I need you to leave. Okay, are you calling the police or not?
I thought you did. I heard
No,
you call
said
somebody.
you was gonna call them.
I thought you did.
I called my supervisor.
Okay. Well, that's him. Okay, let me talk to your supervisor.
She got into a verbal altercation in triage. Okay. So she needs to go. She said she's not leaving because she ain't been seen. We already know why you're here. Okay. We've been through that. So I'm telling you now, you need to leave because you can't argue and be disruptive
talk
like
to
you were.
Can I? But
triage you.
I'm just saying they didn't. Let me just say this, Mr. Officer. Your other worker, Chantel, the security guard that works right here, the black girl.
Where you want, sir?
The black lady, Chantel, that work up here.
Okay.
She's a security officer at night. I done came up here on more than one time and she done been here. She's just not here tonight. I didn't know if she was gonna be here or not. She told me she's trying to help me. You can call her and ask. She has my phone number. She said she was gonna call her brother or someone in her family to see if she can help me get a job. I never have no problems up here. I've never got into one issue up here at all. This is what happened, and he got up on his own. No one called him. There was no one loud. I didn't raise my voice. I'm not upset. I'm calm now. I was not upset or irate in there whatsoever. The girl, I went in the back. She called me to get my vitals. I went back there. When I went back there, when I checked in, the girl in the front, I even complimented her on her lashes. I asked her, I said, hey, I signed in. I said, I just needed to ask you because if I talked to this officer right here and he said in order to be in the lobby tonight, Chantel not here. If Chantel was here, I wouldn't have to even go through that because she would have just said, as long as you in here and you quiet, just be leave by 6 o'clock or 6:30 when my shift over and you good. But I ain't gonna bother you because you're a female and I know it's dangerous out there. So, but he said different. I have to respect his shift. I came and asked him first what he wanted me to do. He said, in order to be in the lobby, you gotta be checked in. I said, yes, sir. I went and checked in. I told her I had anxiety. It is raining outside. I have nowhere to go. And this is my situation. And he told me I have to check in order to be in the lobby. She said, okay, cool. She gave me the papers. It was some hospitals up there at the top that I was looking at to see who they were, to see if any of them hospitals either A, could help me, or B, where are they, because I also put in a request here to get my medical records. So I wanted to see was any of those hospitals at the top affiliated with my request. So I asked her when I gave it back, I said, ma'am, can I have a copy of this? She said, sure you can. I said, okay, no problem. So when the lady called me back there to get my vitals, when I came out the room, I said, excuse me, Miss Nurse. She turned around, she was cool. I said, can I have a copy of that thing? She said, here. I said, oh, and I looked through it. I said, oh, this ain't the same one. And she said, oh, we can't give you that. I said, but when I asked you, could you give me that? I said, I could have just took a picture of it. Can I just take a picture of it? She said, no. So I said, okay. I said, well, I guess I was just confused because I guess I would have did something different. I said, would that have been wrong if I had took the picture while I had it? And she was like, no, because you could have did what I said, oh, well, see, I guess that's what I was saying. I was saying I would have just took the picture with my phone and then gave it back to you. I said, well, can I have one with the hospital names at the top? So he got up and came in and said, stood right there, and she told him, give her the copy of the name because I ain't got time for it. And he said, no, you done, you finna leave. It was not an altercation. I just was back there because I was getting my vitals. Had I been out here in the lobby or had I been out here with her one-on-one at the desk, it wouldn't have been anything. She said no. She said you got to get it from medical records. I just asked for the other hospitals just to ask to make sure that my request was to all of them. I was not arguing with her. I was not irate with her or anyone back there. You didn't raise
your voice and get irate.
No, I did not.
Here and tell him that.
Yes, I am.
So he's gonna go ask her.
You can, okay. And I did.
That's why I went.
Okay. Where are you going to? Ready to? Ready to go to that green parking deck or go to the blue parking deck? Blue is go to the stop sign, make the right. Green is just go to the left.
So he asked, after she asked him to give me the names, he asked, "Are you done?" I'm thinking he's meaning back here, getting the vitals. He said, "Leave the hospital." I'm at this point walking behind him willingly. I come outside thinking he's going to have a conversation, and he goes on to say, "I already know why you're here." So that lets me know it was already something that was with him, because I don't have an attitude. I go into every hospital every night. Ain't no hospital gonna tell you that I done had an interaction with their security. I don't know what they tell y'all. That's not my business. He should have kept that to himself. But what I'm saying is, I don't ever have. If he do say leave, I can go over there. I'm not gonna have an issue. I don't have an issue with security. I told you up there. I said you caught me charging my phone. I said I'm finna go. I'm at 70%. I'll do what you said. I did exactly what I told you I was gonna do. Came around here and checked in. I checked in. That's not fair. He's telling me to leave. I done checked in and created a whole bill, and he's saying leave. I didn't disrespect her. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't cuss out your staff. Nobody out here heard me. When you walked in, actually when you came up, I wasn't loud with him.
So is this your discharge paperwork?
No. This is a copy of the rights and privacy. And I guess she thought I wanted this, and it wasn't that. I just wanted the names at the top of the hospital. But that was it, sir. It was nothing else. I wasn't accusatory to your staff. They didn't accuse me of nothing. She didn't even tell me you too loud or to shut up or get out. It was none of that.
Go talk to them.
Okay.
Let's talk to over there. Standing, I can't believe this. I didn't just get up there because I had nothing to do. They called me up there, by the way, just so you know. And I heard you too, just so you know.
Okay.
So you stand there and say.
Well, what you heard, Mr. Wilder? What you heard?
You talking over her, yelling, and
I was yelling. What was I saying, yelling?
we're not gonna go back.
Okay,
and forth
well then why are you talking about it?
Because you're leaving. What I'm gonna
Okay.
do here though, I'm
Okay.
gonna issue you a criminal trespass warning, so
Okay.
you can't come back.
Okay.
So you stay right here.
All right.
Excuse me. I just dropped my daughter. Should I park here?
You have to ask security.
Okay.
Okay. They did say at this point they are done whatever they're gonna do with you for the night. And since Chantel isn't here, I would just suggest you go check in the north side, and we'll talk to her.
It's okay. I'm gonna only because he's going to the most. While you went in there, this is why I said I'm gonna respect everything that you said, sir. And this is not even. I don't even want you to even feel like this is now anything going back and forth with you.
Okay.
This is just my comment to the situation since he called you. He went after you, and was still going on while you was in there. Okay. It should not be doing this because I'm not combative at this point. He said on there, and when you leave, and when I'm gonna make sure you can't come back, I'm gonna go ahead and write you a criminal trespass. He's doing extra. He already said, I know why you here, and I know what's going on with you. All of that. That says that it's been something to keep him in this way. Because he's being extra, which is why something so simple as asking them a question in there went extra. When really she told me I could have a copy. If she didn't mean it or somebody told her she couldn't give it to me, then she just should have said, I'm sorry, I told you that in error. But the point of the matter is, with them saying that or refusing, however the situation goes, that's fine. But what he's doing right now is extra. Because I have done nothing to cause myself or anybody in this situation to be barred. So for him doing that, if he's going to do that, I'm going to call the police and make it official. So I'm just letting you know and exercising my right to
What
do
you
that.
call the police for?
Because the police is the only thing that can make that official.
Yeah,
He's not a police.
I do need their signature.
Okay, well then we'll call him.
You can call it.
Is that, you agree, are you upholding him in this?
I mean, if you're gonna call police,
I'm asking you. I didn't say I was.
Okay.
I said if he's going that route.
Are you gonna issue the C2?
If she call the police, I will.
No, we're not gonna do that. You can just go ahead and go on the north side. We're gonna call it a route.
All right. Then why does he still have it?
I mean, he can hold on the clipboard. He can fill it out.
Because that ain't what he said.
Okay, well, everybody's on Wu side. We're gonna let you go across the street from now.
I'm not going across the street. I'm going to sit out here, and if anything happens, then it's just going to be on y'all.
Sit out.
Because you're not supposed to send anybody that said they have anxiety. That's a mental health condition. You're not supposed to send anybody out here with nowhere to go in the rain. So, I'm not going to argue with you. It is raining. It is still dripping. It is still dripping. It is still dripping.
Sit out here if you're not checked in.
I am checked in.
They said you're done.
I'm not discharged. I haven't even been seen. He came and got me from.
Triage nurse just told me.
That's not true, Mr.
Okay, so why would she just lie to me?
She probably didn't understand what you said. She probably.
Call police. Just give her a seat.
Thank you.
Give it back. Dispatch. I need you to call Sandy Springs Police. A female refusing to leave the property. Black female, long ponytail. She has a pink hoodie on and white pants, putting a golden suitcase. He's standing out front reading. What's your name? I can get it from inside if you want to. Sunday night. Yeah, well, Bobby's part of in the young man lobby. So we sent her on the road. She told me she was going to sit in the lobby here. So the only way she can do that is if she's being seen. She checked in and gotten disagreement with triage. And I would think it's true, it didn't work. So here we are.
So what you gonna do when the police get here?
I don't know if she will tell me. That knows, I mean, they're the ones sick. When it got loud, when I was getting up, they couldn't do it.
Train en route.
Different thing.
Thank you. Do you have a name for her?
Let me get you one of these guys. What are you doing?
She's still in the emergency. She has a flash.
You go to that gate right there, push the button. Tell them to go to the emergency room, then let you know. Right here. Oh, right here. Yeah. Now, you recording? Now, this is private property. If you are recording, you need to cease and desist, but you're not allowed to on private property. Now, did you hear me?
Hey, I'm Officer Kramer, Sandy Springs Police Department. What's going on tonight? Nothing. You just don't have anywhere to go. Is that what the issue is?
It's not an issue. The man making an issue. He didn't want me here.
Yeah, they do this. They do that quite often.
But I didn't do nothing. He said when I came in that they already knew why I was here, and he wanted to just make a scene. You think he got a criminal trespass in there?
Yeah.
He said.
That's what they do.
He said when he came in that he already knew my situation and why I was here and knew who I was. So apparently there's been some background talk or whatever.
They may communicate with other hospitals over here.
No, it's not other hospitals because I don't have an issue with anybody
No.
else, and I wasn't brought here. I don't know if he said that or not,
He
but what is it that you need from me, or what is it?
So this is a private business. As far as the law goes, they're going to criminally trespass you. Nothing I can do about that. But let's see that that's done peacefully, and then you just have to leave this property. There are places over here where you can go and sit if that's your goal. That's why I asked what was going on and see what your goal was tonight, and see where you want to go.
He told me first to check in, and then as soon as I literally checked in, he literally came through there as I was getting my vitals and said, "Get out." And so as if he had some type of, I don't know, but
Are you trying to check into a hospital still?
that's what I did here. I'm not going to do
Okay.
that. I'm just going to sit right here on the corner.
Okay, you can do that. There's also a bus station literally right down here that I'm happy to drive you to if you want to ride down there after we do there.
They said that you cannot be on the bus property at night at
the
MARTA.
MARTA station down there.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
why
I
they
sit
said
on the corner right here,
there is a bus stop over there that you can.
no, I'm not
sit
going to be
there
at
too.
the bus stop. I'm just going to sit on the corner so that I can be seen.
Yeah.
No, because
Just a
you
better
can't.
place to sit.
That you shouldn't tell anybody that because that's illegal. Because on the signs at MARTA, at the bus stop, it says that you're not supposed to hang out there or be out there.
And as far as legality goes, you're in Sandy Springs right here.
Uh-huh.
You're a little far out of Atlanta, and they are these.
No,
they're
I'm
picky
serious.
about
It's at the bus stop, and plus this is not.
I know. I'm saying they're picky about everywhere though. In
Okay.
Sandy Springs, it's illegal to be anywhere without a purpose.
Okay.
There's not a lot I can do about that aside from just work with you. Try to get you a place where at least I know you'll be safe. You got a place to sit down.
Where is it that you have? Do you run into people that are displaced?
Typically, that train station down there is where I take people to. It's just a place where you can sit. It's lighted. There's lots of lights down there, and I've never had anybody come into any issues sitting down there. Though you're right, it is illegal to be sitting at the bus stop or that train station after it's done. I've never run into any issues with it.
Okay.
So it's just something I like to offer. But if you want to ride down there, I'm happy to give you a ride down there.
No, I'm gonna. If you said I can't
You just
sit
can't be on this
outside.
property right here.
Okay, so in terms of me getting my medical records, how does that work at this point, or what is
From this place,
yes?
I can ask them to advise there. Let me get your name, date of birth, and I'll ask them.
You want my ID? Let me give it to
I'll
you.
take your ID. You're right.
What's your name?
Officer
Kramer?
Yep.
Okay.
Officer Kramer. That number is 380. Ketchup. That's a unique last name. I like it. I think I've never met a Ketchup. Okay, I'm gonna have them come over and advise how you go about getting your medical stuff, and they've got to do their trespass thing too. Like I said, this is quite a quick one.
called medical records. She don't have to come here.
Okay. Just that.
Okay, Miss Ketchup. This right here do not record me, please. Do
I'm
not
in a
have-
public place.
You're
Read
not-
your-
This is
Your own private
This is
property.
private property. I've explained it to you.
Well, I'm near the
before.
street.
I've explained it to you before. Okay.
Well, I'm near the
This
street.
is a criminal trespass warning. I need you to. I'm gonna give you a copy. I need you to sign it. Okay. And this means that you can't come back here unless you're seeking medical attention. Okay. You can't come back here. You don't have nowhere to go and anything like that. All right. I need you to-
Mr. Excuse me.
Yes.
Please tell me what did this man just say out his mouth?
He's saying that that you cannot enter this property without a medical emergency. If it's in an ambulance, basically, is the only way you can come back to this property.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
sir, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna say I'm not gonna allow to come back on this property, period.
Correct.
You don't go through all of this and then say if you come back in emergency, because anxiety is an emergency. You can go out here and have an anxiety attack and pass out and lose consciousness
Yes.
and have to come back.
If that's the case, an ambulance would bring you back here.
Okay, because
In
if
an
I went and got,
emergency.
so if I went out here and called the ambulance because I have anxiety and it can get there,
Yes.
and my chest can start hurting, and I already have a diagnosis of sarcoidosis. So I'm just saying, because what he's saying sounds stupid to me.
They would take you to that hospital.
Thank you.
This is this is private property.
Okay.
It's very important to understand that this is not public. This is private property here.
Okay.
And if you return here after being criminally trespassed from here, jail is the threat.
Okay.
That's- and I
So
don't
then
want you to
why
wind
is
up
he
there. You
saying
don't wanna
come
wind
back
up
in an
there.
ambulance then? That's
No,
stupid.
He's saying don't come back unless you're unconscious and unable to say I can't go to that hospital. That's what he's saying.
Child, he ain't got to go through all that. We good. I'm waiting on you to give me my ID. I'm not signing nothing he got going on.
Okay. No problem.
You certainly don't have. You certainly don't have to. Either way,
He couldn't. Funny, you want me to sign that, but he couldn't give me a copy of my registration paperwork.
Do you
Child,
want a
bye.
phone number for their medical
No,
records?
no. I'll,
Okay.
I'll look it up online.
Okay.
Still give me a sign?
yeah,
Okay, I just
yeah.
want to make sure that
All right.
Yeah,
You are.
yeah, I got you. Man.
You're good to go. At this point, you're free to go.
Did you give me my ID back? I think you did.
Yes, I did.
I think you did. You did.
Yeah, I just wrote down the DL number. And
Can I have a copy of this report?
I'm
I'm
not.
gonna give you a copy of this.
That's the only report that'll be done in this.
I want a CAD number from you. You have to have
I
a
can give
contact
you,
number.
I can give you an event number for this.
Yeah, that works.
All right.